Bring it in.
Third, we're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, it's been a lockdown defensive effort from him through the first 2 quarters. He's just swatting shots away.
Well, the reach and the timing he's shown to get to some of these shots has been really impressive. He looks like he has telescope arms out there. He's like an octopus.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Lance Stevenson, Henderson out there with Williams. Then there's Brian Roberts. And it's Jefferson in at the 5. Outside, Meeks. And good! Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Stevenson outside. There's the dish to Roberts. Out to the wing. Here's Jefferson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And the pass to Mr. Perfect. And Detroit again with the bucket.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
DJ Augustine.
And it's the Hornets ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling. And that's what we're going to do. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Well, you knew that Andre Drummond was oozing with potential, but that P word, potential, you know, can quite often be as much of a curse, Clark, as it is a boon, but he just blossomed last year.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, with the way he moves around the floor at his size, you had to know that if he started to put it all together, he would be a game-changing talent, and he showed flashes of that and made a big leap last season.
Stevenson dishes to Henderson. Off the left rim and out.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. Stripped it away. Augustine with it. 7 points in the game. It's Meeks outside. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get him.
Nice shooting.
Here's what Detroit...
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
.27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Stevenson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in. Good on both. Pistons leading by 14. Outside Jennings. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. The Pistons have gone 9 of 13 from the line. The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Mr. Perfect. Here's Stevenson. He's got 9. 3 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Stevenson's got 11.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons ahead, leading by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolute... Only his teammate could catch it, and not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Mr. Perfect, he's in at power forward. DJ Augustine out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. He feeds it to Meeks. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Meeks got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Detroit.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Here's Roberts. Stevenson left side. You know what? Some solid defense from Butler.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Augustine passes to Butler. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Outside, Meeks. And that one's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Rockets. And Roberts kicks to Stevenson. Roberts dishes to Stevenson. For the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And Jefferson with the block. And he gets it back. And Augustine kicks to Butler. Dishes it to Meeks. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's blocked. And here's Augustine inside, stolen by Stevenson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kicks it to Neal. There's the 3. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Here's Augustine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hornets trail by 15. Drummond's checked in for Caron Butler. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Back on the floor.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He told his guys it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, Doris. Augustine passes to Mr. Perfect. He kicks it to Meeks. They set the screen to the inside. It's tipped out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Back to Monroe, taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Floats one. Henderson, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect. Henderson defending. Mr. Perfect. And he gets it to go. Mr. Perfect's got 22 points. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Roberts. Jefferson, a screen on Augustine. Roberts dishes to Jefferson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Mr. Perfect. Henderson defending, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Mr. Perfect. 22 points and a total of 7 points for him from the line.
Now, he's worked hard to get those numbers, Clark, and 7 free throws, I mean, that's important. That's easy points, and it allows your defense to get set up and keep the opponent out of transition.
Brandon Jennings is checked in for Augustine. Stevenson drives in. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Mr. Perfect. Stevenson kicks to Roberts. Offline with his 3. Jefferson's shot is off. Detroit leading by 13. Into Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Andre Drummond's kind of a late bloomer when it came to basketball, really. He was pretty uncoordinated as a kid. He'd struggle to make layups early on. It wasn't until around the age of 14 that he really started to show some promise.
And for Drummond, a different upbringing than a lot of blue chippers. His mother's focus was squarely on academics and his character, not on a future in the NBA. In fact, one time he was supposed to attend a basketball camp hosted by LeBron James, but his mother held him out because he'd forgotten to do his laundry. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for Detroit.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And it's always a good feeling to take that second contest after you've dropped the first one to somebody. Just a big win to even things up in their 4-game series against the Hornets.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the self-proclaimed Mr. Perfect. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game.
Teams changing it up here. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Mr. Perfect.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. Make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.